Good evening, investors. Tonight's menu is ashwagandha with munya tea. Ashwagandha promotes healthy immune system. Munya tea promotes healthy gut. That's not what we're talking about this evening, but it is pretty good, so they say. So it's been a good couple days. I want to get right in this and get things moving. We'll save the best for last, and that has to do with a great contact that we just left on my voicemail. So let me just rearrange this. First, I'll actually start off with a program that I didn't reveal to anybody before. They actually were closed down by Craigslist, and I just got the email notification that they were bought out by another company, and now they're back in business. So this service is a free service. The original name was notifinder.com, and what it happens is that you're able to put in search phrases into this program, and there was about 10 or so that were eligible for free, I guess non-paid, so you can get up to 10 of these for the free site. At any rate, you put in these search phrases, and it would go ahead and comb Google or Craigslist constantly. So you would get just email notifications in your email box with the links to the actual ads. So if you want to search for must sell now, let's say, this would go ahead and scan the particular area of Craigslist that you wanted to scan for, and it would send you an email notification as soon as there was a post that was created. So this is very effective. It enabled me to reach out to some homeowners very quickly. Many times the first investor to touch base. So anyway, this system was taken down by Craigslist. I guess it was a violation of terms, and I just got the email. The new name for this is Tripwire Pro, and you could access this at tripwirepro.com. And again, it is free. And a little helpful hint: if you don't want to pay the service, you could probably create a few different emails and then just go ahead and have those forwarded, and you can get more than 10. That is if things did not change since Notifinder. But if it is a good service and you do use the services and enjoy them and make money, you should definitely support, just like any type of software or program, service, etc. So moving along, the one lead that was rejected for the property that we made the offer on, that was looking promising. We had the end buyer ready to go with his cash offer. The seller rejected, said they're going to take their chances and list. I was just notified that the buyer wanted to increase his offer. He also inquired if the seller was open to seller financing, which I don't believe he is. At any rate, I'm going to go ahead and reach out to that seller and ask them, really what's the best number that we could arrange so that he wouldn't go forward and list and actually could get a sale, in 30 days or less. So we'll see. Maybe we could revive this and land a wholesale deal after all. Another update was the website that was created. I didn't address this, I guess, in the past week or two. This was somewhat finalized, but the coder, I guess there was a miscommunication. So the leads that were coming into the site were supposed to be emailed out, and I couldn't understand why I wasn't receiving these emails. Having a coding background, it's a simple one-liner code. That's it, just to send out the email. What he was doing, he was making entries into the database, and I guess he was having, again, there was probably a communication issue. So we finally, after me creating a video and saying this is what's supposed to go on and sending it to him, it made sense, and he said, okay, I understand now, that's simple. And I said I agree. Long story short, I looked at the database that he created, which encapsulates and or takes the incoming leads and puts them into the database. There was two sellers that actually went to the site and put in their data. So I sent them emails saying that there was updates to the system, sorry for the delay, and I'll be getting back to them shortly. So at least these leads were not lost. On the flip side, I don't know how much time has gone by since they've submitted their information. So we'll see if those are good prospects. last but not least, yes, the good news. So, as you know, I sent many emails to asset managers and project managers, etc. I'm sorry, not property managers, and I just received a voicemail from a rather large bank, someone in the secondary department, saying that they heard I was looking for apartment buildings. They come across quite a few of those, quite a few opportunities frequently, non-performing loans, apartment buildings, and they did mention non-listed, which is music to your ears. A lot of these properties that the banks take back, sometimes or a lot of times they list them with agents, etc. We want these properties that are not listed, and so anyway, long story short, not only is it a very good asset to have a connection at a bank that will provide these types of leads to you and prospects, but this bank was one that I actually tried to contact in the past when I was pursuing heavily non-performing notes and REOs, and trying to get through to somebody in this department, starting on basically trying to climb up the ladder, is very difficult. And many times the reps who answer the phone will tell you they don't have such a department and this doesn't exist. It's probably because they get so many calls a day. But again, to have number one, the connection at a bank of this magnitude, and two, to have them call you was a very good thing to hear in this afternoon. So, needless to say, I don't know who made the recommendation. They mentioned the person's name, and I'm not really sure who that is. It could have been one of the asset managers. It could have been just another bank that I've been dealing with. I'm not really sure. I imagine it's from all the emails that I've been blasting out. So it goes to show you it was worth sending out those, 1,000 or 2 emails, most of which, may never go anywhere. But, it looks like it's potentially one connection that, that could definitely lead to some potential deals. I mean, I've had some people say, and this makes a lot of sense, that you have a good connection at a bank and you could, run your entire business for a few years. So, having that said, we'll touch base with that person tomorrow. We'll see what kind of inventory they have, and hopefully we could start a profitable relationship for both of us. So that's it for tonight, and I will check in for you guys in the next couple days.